I guess the point that I'm trying to get across, in the event of talking with people physically around me, geographically, fighting with the ones that know it all, it's when it all boils down to it is we have to be broken first. And what I mean by that, we're fortunate if we have gone way out there to finally just get broken in half. What do I mean by broken? It's like horses have to get broken in. I want you to walk through this. At one point in time, we were born all natural. Yeah, there were higher deaths, but, that's part of it, just like in nature. Animals die, newborns and all that shit too. And truthfully, now we've got all these hospitals and the death rates are still plummeting downwards. So, with the addictions and everything. And people tell me that we're getting better. And it's like, the only reason you say that is because your money. That's it. But I've challenged these people with money. I've done this, a couple of guys with $1 million so dollars. It's like, sign everything that you own over to me for 30 days. We'll get lawyers lined up and everything. Why not? It's like, you are crazy. Why? Why am I crazy? What you have to go through is this. You have to go through of you drinking every day. Now you get to worry about what the fuck is he doing with my money. It should motivate you more to quit. But see, they still won't do that. Because I ain't gonna fuck with it. And I wouldn't. I would mess around and trick them. And I will get one day, and we'll do it, because not until you're put in that situation of being broken, you ain't never gonna quit. You'll never stop, because your status will not allow you to. It's too much pride. What's badass is some of the people that I do know geographically, hell, around the world, that stand up for what they really believe in, and they've lost people. But you have to be broken, man. Those of us that's lost a lot of shit, lost family, lost friends to this disease and everything, we've kind of given up. We're just in a funk. It's the same funk that the people in with money, it's, they look happy, but they ain't. And it shows how, if somebody's serious, they would do that. Because my history will prove, I have enough character witnesses now behind the scenes that would step up, and because even the people that will tell you, I'd tell you not to even quit fucking drinking, because the prideful ones that try to do it on their own over and over, even with the food and everything, we instinctively, naturally try to slow down on our own. But some of us, like me, just can't do it, And that's the whole deal, is I know a couple of people that's cut the whiskey out, cut it out. And it's better now because of just the beer. But I've told them, I said, good. I'm glad for you, but always be prepared, because that same spirit that's in that whiskey is in that beer too, And hopefully you can, enjoy what you're doing. Getting through the way you're doing it right now. But if you fall, then we know why, and but that's the whole thing is you got people drinking 6 beers a day, and it's that's a very serious problem to them, and it is, but some of us drink from 12 to 60 to 90 a day, just wham, 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 blackout and come back to it. That's being broken. It's just coming back. It's coming back. Because even the ones with money, are you working to get that money back for 30 days? Is that what you're doing? Because truthfully, I think your life would get better if you just acted like you didn't have that shit, for every day for 30 days. In that mindset. Because at the end of the day, in the event, any given day, any time, if we are financially stable, we ain't gonna fucking do what we're supposed to do. Our money justifies our laziness and our selfish behaviors. And it does. And I might be in a couple different directions, but I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to bring across, is we have to be broken in half. The ones fighting against me right now are breaking their own selves in half. It's not me they're fighting, it's them. They're fighting themselves because they don't want to look anywhere. Drugs and alcohol is just one thing, but food's another, TV, all that other shit. It plays a huge role. Because when you get better, when you talk to somebody without drug and alcohol problem, they're an entity of whatever it is they watch and whatever it is they on social media, whether YouTube, Facebook, they don't know how to differentiate between the faults and the positive aspects of social media, but it's 90% garbage. The ones with hardly any views like me and you probably have as the ones on fire. The ones with all the views are meant to change people in society and destroy it for a reason. It's the fucking truth too. And it is. And because we're all in this shit together. And it takes teamwork to come out of something. Just like going to war, man. We're going to war with ourselves, but we're also going to war with this environment that is set up to bring us down. So every day I'm giving you a Purple Heart. That's what I'm giving you. If you made it through yesterday, even with some failures, you still made it today. You're watching this shit and you're ready to go again. I'm ready for what the fuck ever hits me. It will not defeat me. It won't. And I haven't truly cut my dipping out yet from tobacco because my faculties, my vision and hearing and my reasoning, the way I think, the clearness, the clarification that I get every day has came back from cutting all the crap. Not just the alcohol, but everything. That's true freedom, man. It is, because it's all substances that not created for us. And it's not, and people will refuse to say that because of the power of the masses together as one, the energy that they have. It's their right, and that's it. They're right, and by God, it's like, nah, I'm fine. And, so with somebody like me, when they come at me, it's like I did a video on Facebook the other day, and I said, mind your own fucking business. Okay, I don't come in anybody's Kool-Aid and stir my shit up at all. I do my research. I show you real pictures and videos on Facebook of everything up there. The sun and the moon, real pictures. I talk about the movements. I talk about Samaria. I talk about all kinds of crazy shit at Egypt, everything. Stuff that we should have been taught, because what I talk about over there is what we know here for the past, it's just the past 300 years is all we really know. In order for me to get better as an alcoholic, I have to go back and do an inventory of my whole life. Well, by God, AA's right here. Well, they created AA that owned everything else. So when I did an inventory on myself and learned how to really do a thorough inventory on why I did what I did, my experience, and how to come out of it to bring me out of what was created, then I did an inventory on my own country. I did an inventory on history itself, on all the religions. I'm doing an inventory right now on astrology and astronomy. And what the Greeks learned. How Atlas, the god Atlas, they say he held the world up on his hands and above him. That is true. But he didn't hold the world. He held the sky up within the firmament. Above. He held the waters and shit up. That was his story. That's from Greeks, which goes into Rome and, You know, it gets way out there. And see, and I have to be careful because I want people to get better, but I also want people to understand, look, you know, some things we have to understand we've been lied to about some stuff. And those of us that see it for what it is, we are special. I don't give a shit. And they say ain't none of us unique. Bullshit, we are unique. If we're not, then why are they showing all these witchcraft and sorcery shows on TV? Because they're changing society. They are going within the brain just like drugs and alcohol, and they're turning our children and you and me into little wizards and sorcerers. And now we justify all that. So now we justify wizardry, sorcery, alcoholism, pills, antidepressants, opiates, benzos, chocolates, movies, you know, Disney, which it's okay if you know how to identify what Disney is, but Disney is an indoctrination of some heavy esoteric shit, some occult hidden terminology for you. It's fucking crazy. But it's cool once you see it for what it is. And truthfully, AA, the coins, a symbol, tells you what it is. Everything's right in front of us. We just don't know how to see it. It's just like getting better and staying better. It's right in front of you. You just don't know how to unlock it, you know. And it's our experience. And if you let me, I'll help you pull that shit out of you. But you've got to be open-minded. You've got to be open-minded. You've got to be willing to hear some shit you don't want to hear, and some shit, read things you're gonna have to read. You know, because we're getting, it's war. You know, and everybody's enjoying everything. You know, they might not be drinking or using drugs, but they're going out and blowing money, you know, doing nothing. That's a fucking disease too. What are you doing with your life? Going out and having fun. And it's like, that's what we did and almost died. Okay, now it's time to start looking up and being like, whoa, never knew that was up there. That's amazing, because if we can get addicted to so many things that almost killed us, they know that we can get addicted to that shit above us and around us, and how everything is balanced, how everything has balance. You know, everything that has life was made, and it's good. It's made up of all water. That's it. Pills are not water. Alcohol ain't straight water. It all destroys the soul and the spirit. It's what it does, and the modified foods. You know, and the clothes that we wear and shit that rub up against us, and the 5G and all this shit combined is what is killing us. It's not just your drugs and alcohol. We are lucky. Let's get it today, and I love you.